Good morning. How are you? How did you sleep last night? Well, that's good. So, today we're going to talk about our new letter of the day, our question of the day. We have a book and we have our songs. So, let's get started. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who's here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who's here this morning. Pre-K hit this morning. Go Pre-K. Go Pre-K. Pre-K's here this morning. Go Pre-K. Go Pre-K. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who's here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who's here this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let him go? 'Cause he bit my finger so. Which finger did he bite? This little pinky on the right. I love your singing voices this morning. Our letter of the day is the letter T. 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 Can anybody tell me a word that begins with the letter T? Good job. Tom, toilet, tissue, Tyler, tea, tape, tomatoes. Yes, I love it. All of it begins with the letter T. T, T, T. Say it with me. What letter? That's right, letter T. Now we're gonna take our finger and we're gonna make a T in there. So we're gonna go down and over, down and over, down and over, down and over. Let me see. Down and over. So then when we do our lowercase one, we're gonna go down and across, down and across, down and across, down and across. How we do it? Good. Down and across, down and across, down and across. Good job. Our question of the day today is, how many M's did you find in your house? How many items did you find with the letter M in your house? I found I had some M&Ms. I had a can of Manwich. I had a toy monkey. And that was it. Looks like he didn't have a lot of M's last night. She only had a couple of them. Nothing too much. You want to tell me what you had for dinner last night? Ooh, that sounds so yummy. Miss Jackie cooked some chicken and she cooked some potatoes, but I didn't put a vegetable with it, and I should have. That wasn't a good idea. I really should have put a vegetable with it, but it was really good. And I drank some water with it, and it was really good too. Our book for today is The Boy Who Cried Wolf. And this is really one of my favorite books because let me tell you the story behind this book. So, when I first started working for Child Care Network almost 6 years ago, I didn't know nothing about ABC Mouse. So we used to do ABC Mouse all the time. When I say all the time, all the time. And ABC Mouse sent me this book to each of the kids and the teachers to go along with the read along that was on ABC Mouse. So I've had this book for almost 6 years. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Can you tell me what this part is called? The front, the front, the front. The spine. Good job. And it holds what? The pages together. That's right. The back. The author writes the words, "Kiss That Brain So Smart," and the illustrator draws the pictures. Good job. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Let me get a little closer so y'all can see this, because this book ain't as big as our other ones. Aesop's Fable. What are Aesop's fables? Legends tell us that Aesop's lived in a very long time ago in a place called Greece and became famous for telling stories that were intended to teach lessons about life. We call them Aesop's fables. Once there was a boy shepherd who tended the flock of sheep not far from his village. As a shepherd, his job was to make sure that the villagers' sheep were safe and didn't wander away. One day, when the shepherd boy was feeling bored just watching the sheep graze, he decided to play a trick on the villagers to amuse himself. He began yelling, "Woof! Woof!" as loud as he could, knowing that the villagers would come running to help protect him and the sheep. What you think gonna happen? I don't know, we're gonna have to see. Well, there was no wolf, of course. When the villagers arrived, the boy laughed at them. The villagers realized that the boy had been tricked and very angry at the boy. But the boy thought that making the villagers stop what they were doing and come running was very funny. So he played the trick on the villagers the next day. Then again, a few days later, both times the villagers were upset. Yeah, y'all see the boy? He's just so weak. And it's just so funny to him that he's playing the tricks on them. A few days later, as the boy was tending to the sheep, a real wolf approached the flock. When the boy saw the wolf, he immediately yelled, "Wolf! Wolf!" Y'all think the people came? We're about to see if they came. But this time, no one came to help him. The villagers thought the boy was up to his old tricks, and they didn't want to be laughed at again. So they simply ignored his cries. See? That's why you don't play tricks on people, do you? Nope. Sadly, this time it wasn't a trick. The boy was no match for the wolf, who easily stole the sheep. From this, the shepherd boy learned two important things. First, you should never yell for help if you don't really need it. Second, if you tell lies, people won't believe you, even when you're telling the truth. The boy went to the villagers and apologized for how he had been acting and humbly asked for another chance. He promised he would never fail them again. It took many months for everyone to trust him, but the shepherd boy had learned his lesson. Because of the shepherd boy's hard work, the wolf never stole another one of the villagers' sheep. The end. Moral of the story: lies are not believed, even when they tell the truth. So, friends, what did we learn from this book? That it is always important to tell the truth. because you don't want something to happen. And nobody believes you because you always trying to play tricks on people, or you're not always being honest. So then when something does happen, people aren't going to believe you because they don't know if it's the truth or not. So we have to be truthful and tell the truth at all times. Well, that's it for today. And I cannot wait to see you guys. I really, 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 really miss you. And I hope you're having fun at home because it's almost time for school time again, hopefully. See you tomorrow.